tired of your mid laner going 0-12 at 10 minutes? Is your support playing Sindri Smite again? Are you just sick of how random the outcome of the game is? Well, there's finally an answer for that. Twisted Treeline has a solo ranked queue. Welcome to a place where your skill matters a lot more. No more hiding behind your AD carry playing Janna. You want that Illaoi, you work for it. Having less players in game means your individual skill is much more important. And no more you'll say, oh, we lost the game because our bot fed. This is very simple. You screw up, you lose the game. You play well, you win. It's very rare for someone to feed the enemy onto unwinnable levels. So if you are sick of how random 5-on-5 feels, get your skill tested in Twisted Treeline. So let's go. If you are new to this map, here's everything you need to know. This map has two altars. If you control one, you get 10% movement speed. If you have both, you restore 1% of your maximum health on minion or monster kill. So getting them is cool, but it's not the end of the world. They used to give AP and AD, but the game would snowball just off that, so it got removed. On the center there's an HP relic, which also gives you a burst of movement speed. The epic monster is a big spider, and if everyone dances in front of it, the spider dances too. Now good luck telling the enemy team that. Killing Vile Maw gives you a buff that makes you ignore unit collision and empowers your nearby minions. It used to give cooldown reduction, huge attack speed, HP and mana regen, but guess what? Too much snowball, so it got removed. So as you probably noticed, snowball is basically non-existent. Other than the champions themselves, the map doesn't give a crap about who's winning. In Summoner's Rift, if you have a lead, you get vision, dragons with all kinds of buffs, Baron with even stronger buffs, Steal the Jungle, blue, red. Here, if you have a lead, you run 10% faster and ignore unit collision, basically. So to win, you must keep doing right decisions all throughout the game. Turtle is somewhat possible and comebacks are real, so keep that in mind. Don't start playing like, oh, GG easy and then lose the game. Consistency is the key to victory. There's not a very strict meta like Summoner's Rift. It's more like a react to the enemy team comp meta. In my team, I used to run a top AD carry support comp, and most teams go with that. But for solo queue, you have to have a jungler. The team with no jungler loses, so yeah. Top bruiser, bot AP glass cannon, and CC jungler. For champions, you guessed it. Anything that can kill 3 enemies at once and not die. So Illaoi is the key for your free victorious skin. But she's not god tier. She'll get you to gold, but as I advance more and more into the high elo, I'm getting matched with challenges very often and you play with the same people over and over. So I'm already known as the Illaoi guy, and I get target ban, although I don't think she's that strong. At high elo level, people are not that stupid, and I don't get a solo triple kill in days. But she'll get you to gold, no doubt. So let's start the beginner's Illaoi guide. First I'll cover how to play with and then how to play against. Illaoi's passive is spawning these things randomly. So when the game starts, run to your lane to spawn a tentacle formation. You have time to spawn one at each side and one at the turret. This is your safe zone. If the enemy doesn't respect it, you can punish them very hard. This is important. Every time a tentacle hits an enemy champion or a spirit, you restore 5% of your missing health. This is what makes Illaoi feel so tanky while doing so much damage. Even in a 1v1 situation, if you pull the spirit and ulti, you create at least 2 tentacles. That's 20% missing health regen on a 3 seconds cooldown. But more on that later. Your Q is a tentacle skill shot. Each skill point increases the damage on all the tentacles, but you max this ability in second. Your W is a small gap closer. You jump to your target and your next auto attack deals percentage max health damage while resetting your auto attack animation on a 3 seconds cooldown. While this already sounds amazing, the real reason you use this skill is to command your tentacles. When you use W, all tentacles in range attack that area. This doesn't scale very well with skill levels and the cooldown is always the same, so max it last. E is the main thing about Illaoi. You fire a skill shot and if it hits an enemy champion, it pulls its spirit towards you. The spirit has the current HP the target has. and all tentacles in range will attack it. It counts as a champion, so you'll get lifesteal from it, and a percentage of the damage dealt to the spirit is transferred to the target. If the spirit dies or the enemy walks away, they become cursed, get slowed and spawn tentacles for the next 12 seconds. It's funny how the same champion is played in a complete different way. In the West, people max Q first with Deathfire Torch, and in Korea people max E first with Storm Raider Surge. And if you wonder who's right, even in NA, while maxing Q has higher peak rate, maxing E has higher win rate. As you level the skill, the damage transfer increases a lot. In the mid game you get around 65% damage transfer. That's more than half their HP. It's possible to kill someone with just one E pull. So this is clearly the best skill to max, because the damage transfer goes up a lot, the cooldown is reduced a lot, and it gives you huge vine sustain from hitting the spirit. So yeah, discussion over. Your ulti is what highlights reels are made of. It spawns a tentacle for every enemy champion or spirit around you. All tentacles gain increased attack speed, and your W cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. This ability is really a hit or miss. And this is what makes Illaoi balanced, because you have to use it in your safe zone, and you have to pull the spirit in order to deal a huge burst and not get insta-killed. Check how a normal ulti looks. And now, an ulti outside of your safe zone and missing E. Yeah, not so impressive now, huh? Moving on. In laning phase, just try to push out the lane. Wait for a tentacle to spawn, and then EQW on the spirit to regen HP. This gives you a huge vine sustain, until they become smart enough to not get the spirit pulled. First item, I recommend Dead Stance. It's great. Do it. When you feel you are ready for a 2v1 and you have a big safe zone, start pressuring the lane to bait the enemy jungler. If you are getting ganked, retreat to one of your tentacles, hit your E, press R, W, Q and W until they are dead. And that's about it. Repeat. In team fights, your goal is to hit E. When people are on the team fight dance waiting for the perfect engage, one E is more than half the HP of any target gone with basically no interaction. If the target is squishy, you can kill them with just one E. It's a bit tricky and requires the enemy to be bad, but it's possible. All you have to do is press E and position yourself to hit Q in both the enemies and the spirit. At this point, the spirit will have more HP than the enemy. So due to how math works, killing the spirit will kill the target. Core items are Dead Stance, Black Cleaver and Sterak's Gauge. The rest depends on the game. Get defensive items or a Triforce if you want more damage. And that's about it. Again, Illaoi is a monster in low elo, but when you get to Challenger, this is what happens. Every time I hit an E, they break the bond immediately. They'll never engage on you on your safe zone. And that's it. Illaoi rendered useless. Once you know how she works, playing against her is so easy. Just avoid getting hit by E. This is already simple enough by staying behind minions. If somehow you get your spirit pulled, break the bond immediately, by running away or damaging her. Most people are afraid of getting the curse, but it's very easy. The tentacles are very slow, so always keep moving and it's impossible to get hit. Also, once the tentacle attacked, it won't attack again. Walk up to it and kill it. You kill 2 and the curse is over. Getting 2 seconds slow is way better than losing half your HP while she lifesteals on you. Another thing that completely destroys Illaoi and, well, every champion in League, is the stun or silence. Illaoi is not tanky. It feels tanky because of the HP regen, but if you can't ulti or use W, you die so fast. On top of that, Illaoi has no hard engage, so just pull her out of her safe zone, stun or silence during ulti, focus her and it's done. When Illaoi is not in the area, the tentacles retreat and get just 1 HP. If you don't see Illaoi but all tentacles are up, she's there. This makes her so easy to spot and impossible to sneak up on someone who knows it. But don't get me wrong, Illaoi is super strong and super fun to play, and will get you to gold easily. It's just, against experienced players, it's pretty hard to be relevant. But I'll leave the high elo power picks for another video. Have fun spamming Illaoi in Twisted Treeline. Thank you for watching and good luck on the fields of justice.